No, you don't. Let's get into it.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You said, who's my wall? I can't see the rest of it.
Cousins. Short throw caught by
But Green Bay, my team, if that's what you asking, though.
Spotted at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Cousins now. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Oh, what a move. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And down inside the 15.
I'm like, damn, nigga, this your favorite player right here? You ain't playing like that.
There and a first down again.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize.
Hold up, I'm doing some shit. I got you. Hold up. Shit, whenever you ready.
Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Thank you.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Listen to me.
Here's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a
Put that pressure on that boy, man.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
6 yards.
Hey, yo, you can't, yo. This nigga old, man. Chill out.
Nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball.
That would have been a fumble. That shit would have been.
Runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall to the 40.
Oh my God, that's two I could have
I
broke.
feel
What
like I
the
could see
fuck,
what he was
bro?
thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be
Wow.
the contact there, enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time
Woo, getting better at them shits now. This shit is crazy.
Matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
This supposed to have been an easy one.
Each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
I'm about to get an enter.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's on his way. And a terrific return as he takes
I just said it too. I said, y'all about to get an enter. I hope that wasn't no pass interference or nothing, was it?
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They'll run with Hall. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play.
Ooh, good D, good D. Good save. That was crazy. Oh,
Has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Oh, fuck is that? I didn't do that.
The first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Zerline's kick is up.
Mario's play smart football.
I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway.
This nigga defense, I don't know.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down.
You see, that was out of bounds. That's crazy.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
To throw, Cousins. That's brought in downfield by London. Now the Falcons going to use more timeouts.
Wow.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now Cousins. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hey, no, easy.
To the air again, it's Cousins. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yes,
Bijan Robinson, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Cook, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And this one's too long. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late.
That bitch would have went to the end zone, I promise you. Yeah, you better send him back.
Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down on what will be the
Oh, that nigga tripped. Oh, that skipping was so.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On first down, right back to Hall. Sheds him off at the... Taking it right down Broadway. Breece Hall.
Oh, my God. That was crazy.
Breece Hall, 58 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yep, chat.
Throwing, Cousins. Setting up the screen, here's Algier. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
A couple of first downs in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Cousins to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline.
Come on, man.
Make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right at the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind.
I had to switch it up, bro.
But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage.
And he's into the end zone.
It's there, that boy an animal.
Breece Hall with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
That's Swisher.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Woo! This really felt like the old acting. Say good.
Really making a push for the end zone and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now Cousins.
Enter that. Oh, that's supposed to.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Good route here.
Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
Good game, man.
Designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead. Look at the deficit. Trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all. And you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And down he'll go at the 25. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Rodgers directing traffic. Going to change the play. Hall again on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, You'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Here's Hall again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he had him.
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here, man. That might would have been a touchdown, too, man. What the fuck?
He's going to continue to struggle.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And now they're out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, we're good, we're good. Bird. Hey, yellow.
Cousins. He's got his man downfield.
Good shot.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Cousins to throw. Buying time to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Wow.
Reaching the 10-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd.
Why would you use one of your timeouts, bro? Okay, let's go, man.
Picking up the 1st down. Here's Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jets are going to get the football.
Damn, not running them niggas over. I'll try to run.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's McLeod on the return. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Cousins. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I
Ooh,
see
that was
it
a good
playing out
one.
in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so
Chat,
long
share the video, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Let's go to the next game. Because football come on at 1, so I think I'm off this shit at 1. Back to the job.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Back to throw, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Shotgun now with Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Ball again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him down to 14. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And some good special teams.
That's supposed to have been a crazy smack right there.
Just outside of the 15. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing here, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Purdy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone.
Slow.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 31 yards.
That was out of bounds. So what we doing? That's crazy.
And the Niners have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. So a tiptoe catch back of the end zone, so tough to do, but he made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet
Damn, that was on point. That's crazy.
count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on it? Maybe some of them were ballet, some dance, who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kid shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but guys like Lynn Swan, they used to be on there showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw is Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm sick off that one. Yeah.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Purdy from the gun. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, he's regarded as one of the best athletes among NFL tight ends, Charles, and it certainly was on display right there.
And as we've seen this league continue to grow and develop, I think the tight end position is becoming harder and harder to defend because now it's elite athletes playing that position, not just the big guys who can block. How about his ability to get downfield and make plays against any defense?
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Diabador Lenore up to make the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That is caught. It's
wow, that was crazy.
Chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Rodgers going to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A handoff running right, Garendo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have retaken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Purdy now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They can
Yeah.
turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's going to take it in for the Jets touchdown. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Flush to his right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You got lucky off.
What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Purdy on a sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Brock Purdy in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A give running right is Hall.
And it's a room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
15 yards.
And the Jets have retaken a third quarter lead.
Zerline now for the PAT.
You got lucky off that end. I didn't mean to throw that shit.
He gets it to go. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From just shy of midfield, Purdy escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
146 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Hall again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Jump out!
A handoff for Hall. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, 88.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be knocked away.
Good dig.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
I don't think this will even know. It doesn't even get there. Well,
I rushed it.
This will stay a 4-point game. Now, this was still going to be a one-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the fourth.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy.
Flushed out right.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He's got Ayuk once again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. They'll run here with Mason. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Isaac Guerrero from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job.
Ooh, I can win by a field goal now.
The man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Hall to start the drive.
There he goes left side.
Breece Hall.
That's all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall,
73 yards.
and the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Woo! That was crazy, man. That was...
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's first down. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here's second and a yard. To throw is Purdy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Here's Purdy to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Throwing, Purdy. On the screen, this is Mason. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let it work out.
What you up to, nigga? Like, you not about to score, man, so get that shit out your head. You're not about to score.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Purdy on the sneak.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They run it with Mason. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end.
Whew, that was crazy.
Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For
This nigga had
Charles
5
Davis and the
touchdowns.
crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.